guys, welcome back. It is LaDwina. So today's face of the day is kind of bold. I have on, actually these are everything I put on today is from the drugstore. So this can totally be achieved by anyone who has a drugstore near them. So on my eyes, I just picked this up, I think like yesterday or day before yesterday. It's the Wet n Wild eyeshadow, but it's Art in the Streets. And I really only got it because of that orange, because you guys know I like to do a transition color with the orange. So I wanted to see how this came out. It's normally $3.99, but it was like $1 off, so it was $2.99, which, you know, whatever, it's awesome. And then I also have on this green and this yellow. So I used all three of these colors from this palette for this look. And then I used some more other colors. So in my Greed palette, this is old, but I just used the black in the corner. That's what I have on. And then I use my Vanity palette, and I use this brown in here. So that's what you guys will see in the video. The lipstick I have on is my new, if you guys follow me on Instagram at Make It by LaDwina, if you don't, go do it. I posted these maybe last week. These matte lipsticks by Ruby Kiss, and this one is in Kiss Red. So that's what I have on my lips, and I wanted to do a holiday kind of look, so that's why I did the red and green, like typical. But I really liked them together, so I did it. I know, you know, some people don't do a bold lip and a bold eye, but I do on an occasion, depending on where I am now. Would I wear this with a cocktail dress? Probably not, but it's still fun. If you guys just want to do something fun, this will be it. You can add glitter to it or not, or whatever. So anyway, I'll stop rambling. I know you guys want to get to the video, but I did want to give you guys a background on what I use. I will be doing a full face, and the foundation that I'm using is Black Opal. The liquid one, but like I said, you'll see all of that in the video. But I just wanted to say hi and hope you guys are having an awesome day. And I'm kicking out looks to you like I promised. So if you guys would like to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. Like always, my brows are already done. So the first step to applying the eyeshadow is to apply a primer, and I'm using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is the anti-aging, and this is to help the eyeshadow last longer. It keeps it from creasing and make your colors become a little bit more vibrant. The next step, I am using my Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette I just got from Walgreens, and it's called Art in the Streets. And I am taking that orange color and putting it in my crease to help out with the other colors for transitioning that I'll be applying. And I just take that color and apply it in the crease, above the crease a little bit to help it blend. And I just keep going back and forth until everything is all blended out. Next, I'm taking this pretty pale yellow shade, and I am applying that to the highlight. And this color is very, very light, like it doesn't give off color, which is why I love it for my highlight. I don't really like a shimmery highlight all the time, hardly ever. So all of these colors in this palette is matte, which I love, but I just apply that right under the highest arch of my brow and blend it out. The next color I'm using, I'm using as an eyeshadow base, and this is the color Tattoo, and this is in the shade Edgy Emerald. And I'm just taking it on a synthetic brush because it's a cream base eyeshadow, and I just apply it all over the lid, the mobile lid, so I don't go up past the crease. And I just blend it out using the same crease brush. I don't really use a bunch of brushes, but that I just use the same crease brush and blend out everything. I just make sure you apply it where you want the green to become more vibrant, and I just apply it like I said, and then just go on with the crease brush and make sure there aren't any harsh lines. Now I'm just going in with this green shade from the palette, and I'm applying it all over where I put the Edgy Emerald. And I flip the brush upside down just so I can get right on top of my lash line to make sure there's no gaps in color. And of course, I just keep the same crease brush. I just keep blending out every time I put a color. Make sure there aren't any harsh lines, so I just blend, 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 and keep blending. Into my Wet n Wild Vanity palette. This palette is so old. I'm pretty sure you still may be able to find it. It's just a really awesome neutral. But I'm taking the darkest brown in this palette and I'm just applying it on the outer corner. That's all I'm concentrating it on, is the outer corner. And of course, I'm blending out. Like I said, every time I add a color, I make sure everything is well blended. So that's what I'm doing now. And then I'm just going to take my other Wet n Wild palette in Greed, and I'm taking the black color. It's just a really nice matte black, and that I am intensifying my crease by putting it still in my crease, but lapping the colors a little bit so they all blend nicely together. And obviously I'll take my crease brush again and just continue to blend. Lining my bottom waterline, and I'm using a black eyeliner by Urban Decay in Perversion, and then I'm just taking out of my Greed palette that matte black and smudging the bottom to make sure it stays in place and to give it a little smokiness. And then from my Art in the Streets palette, I'm using this pale yellow on the inner bottom corner of my eye, just because I didn't want to close it out with darkness, so I just used that and just blended it out a little bit. Next, I'm going into my eyeliner, and I'm using the liquid liner by Wet n Wild. I guess it's a whole Wet n Wild video. But I'm using the Wet n Wild liquid liner. It is my favorite, as you guys may know. And I'm just doing a baby wing just to give it some flair. And yeah, this just helps amp up the look. Mascara, and I got a new one. This is by Maybelline. It's the Falsies mascara that has the top and bottom mascara wands. So I'm not a fan of this mascara. I'm going to use it because I have it, and I really only use it to literally coat my lashes, but it's not my favorite, so it is what it is. But after I coat my lashes with mascara, I then go into my lashes, and the lashes I'm using are the number 102. So if you get Ardell lashes, they're 102. If you get them from the beauty supply store, and they're the, I think they're called the Remy Response or something like that, these are in the number 102. So these are like a kind of a favorite pair of mine, the 102. And that's what I'm using. The next thing I'm going to do is my face, and I'm starting out with the BB Tinted treatment in the color Tan. That is the darkest that they have, and I just apply this all over where I'm going to apply my foundation to keep my foundation smooth and make my skin look flawless and all that fun stuff. So that is what I'm using the BB tint for. I use it more so as a primer. So now I'm going into my Black Opal Even True foundation. The shade that I use is Beautiful Bronze, and I just use my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I apply it all over and blend it all out until it's all even to my liking. Black Opal Total coverage spot correcting concealer, and the shade I use is Truly Topaz. It is a shade lighter than the beautiful bronze that I use as foundation, and I just apply it to all of my highlighted areas, so wherever the light naturally hits your face, which is where I apply it. Now I know some people use a darker shade to contour, and I really don't do that, but I do use this to, I do highlight all the time. So that's what's going on. I'm doing a highlight, and that also makes it look really clean and crisp under the eye area. So now I'm using the Ben Nye Banana Powder, and this is to set the Truly Topaz shade that I applied in my highlighted areas. This also takes care of oiliness, and it helps any liquid you apply last longer. On top of, after I do my highlights, I also use the Ben Nye powder in Truly Topaz, which is what this is, and that's what I use on the rest of my face to set the foundation that I applied as well. So now I'm going into my Broken Blush. This is the Sheer Blush by Black Radiance, and the shade is Plum Sorbet. And I just apply it to my cheekbones and blend it all out. And on top of that, I use the Black Radiance Baked Artisan Bronzer, and this is in Ginger Snap. I use this with every single blush. It doesn't matter what it is, what shade it is. I forever use this because it gives a really nice, beautiful glow. So then we're going to go on our lips, and I'm using the Boutique Current Lip Liner, and I just apply it to the rim of my lips, just the outline. And then the lipstick that I'm going to be using is a matte lipstick by Ruby Kiss, and yeah, and it's called Kiss Red. Perfect. I love this color. Love it, love it, love it. They last really well. Before, off camera, before I did my whole face, you guys know I put on the EOS ball for moisturization because it's totally necessary when wearing a matte lipstick. So yeah, I totally put on the moisturizer all the time, and it goes on perfect, and I love it. So that is my completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please follow me on Instagram because I have traffic there the most at Makeup by Ladwina. And in this video, you can also find links to my Facebook and links to my Twitter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next time, bye.